A solid dissertation will have to answer 3 things. 1, what are you doing? 2, why are you doing it? And 3, how are you doing it? Greetings everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we unlock the tools for academic success, one video at a time. If you're new here, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and then the second thing, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys. If you are a returning part of the family, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love, thank you for the support, and this channel is growing and it's all because of you. So in this video we are going to tackle one of the biggest challenges in the research journey: writing a strong, structured and successful dissertation. I am Dr. Loquitur, and in this session, guys, we are going to dive into the most practical, down to earth, guys, like one of the simple guides I've ever heard or ever seen. Whether you are a master's or a PhD student or even completing your MBA, this book is going to save you time, it's going to save you stress, and it's going to save you confusion. Like, this is the book I am talking about: Constructing a Good Dissertation by Erik Hofstee. So if you are working on a dissertation and feeling stuck or feeling overwhelmed, or even if you are just plain lost, guys, this video, like this one that I'm bringing to you, this one is for you. Now let's start with the basics. Like, who is this book for? Like this one that I have here, who is it for? If you are writing a proposal, a dissertation, or even a thesis, whether it's in social sciences, humanities, or education, whichever field, guys, this book here, I hope you can see it. Like, this book here should be your best friend. Like, this is your new best friend, guys. You know what? Erik Hofstee writes in such a way that it's clear, it's direct, refreshingly accessible. It's not about fancy academic theory. It's about getting your dissertation done, and guys, done well. Like, this is what you're looking for. This is what you need. You want to get that dissertation done. You want to have that dissertation. You want that certificate. So this guy here, he actually makes this thing very simple, very clear, gives you all the steps. We are going to get into this, and I'm gonna take my time, and we will digest this book one chapter at a time. So guys, at the heart of this book is the simple truth: a good dissertation is built on clarity, it's built on structure, it's built on logic. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. I think I've said this so many times. Like, you do not have to reinvent the wheels. You just need to understand your topic, One, that is the first thing. And then you need to be able to work independently. And you need to be able to follow the rules. So basically, like guys, a solid dissertation. Now I'm saying this to my classmates, I'm saying this to my students because I am also a supervisor. Guys, a solid dissertation will have to answer 3 things. 1, what are you doing? 2, why are you doing it? And 3, how are you doing it? Now, if you are a reader, if you get a chance to get hold of that proposal that you are writing, you're a reader and you cannot answer these 3 questions. Just go back. Just go back. Tighten it up. If you cannot answer the why, the what, and the how part, or let's start the what, the why, as well as the how part. Now, this is basically what your proposal is going to be structured from. So if you cannot really answer these 3 things or these 3 questions from your work, and from just reading your work, from reading your proposal, reading your dissertation, Bona, just go back, grab this book and uqalele phansi. But it should not frustrate you. I know, guys, dissertation can be frustrating. It can be frustrating. It frustrates everyone. Even us who are researchers by profession. I'm a researcher by profession. But research is frustrating by nature. It is just frustrating. You can go from this point to that point, but it's still going to frustrate you. I'm not sure, I've never found someone who's saying they are perfect in research. I've never found, because you don't know what to expect. Yes, you may know the rules, but also what will happen is you're gonna do your masters and then you're gonna find a supervisor that is actually writing or in the same field with you, and then you proceed to your PhD and you find out that the person, or maybe not even the supervisor, but maybe the co-supervisor, they are in a different field or used to a different kind of writing, and then there is a clash somewhere, somehow. So all in all, what I'm saying is, guys, it's normal. Research can be frustrating and it's normal. It's not just you. You are not the problem. You are not. I think this thing, not the book, not the book, but I think just the research on its own, it's just frustrating. And this is because you are researching. So you are searching something over and over again. You're trying to prove stuff that you are trying to prove something that hasn't been proved before, but at the same time you have to find literature that supports what you're doing. There's no way that cannot be frustrating. No, guys, that is frustrating. So Hofstee in this book actually breaks the dissertation into clear, manageable sections. Right now, one of them, or the first especially if you have someone who has done honors, you're gonna be familiar. So he actually starts from the introduction. Now this is where you actually frame your research question and why it matters. So your introduction involves one of those questions that I have mentioned earlier, and then he goes to the literature review. Now this is basically to show what has been done in this field, what has been the other researchers, what have they been doing, or what have they said about this, what is the gap in this field, right? And then he moves to the methodology. Now this is where you actually, now in your case, this is where you become precise about how you are going to collect. Now this is the issue of proposal, but if you have already submitted your proposal, you are going to explain how did you collect the data, how did you analyze the data, how did you select your participants. So now it goes back to that question, one of the 3 questions that we spoke about, the how part. How are you going to answer this research question? Or how are you going to talk about this research? How are you going to achieve the research objective? And then it moves to the findings, right? Present. Now this is actually where you present your results, and you have to present them clearly as well as logically, right? Then you move to the discussion. Now with the discussion, this is where you actually unpack the meaning behind those results. So here's the thing that I've experienced. So some people, they actually with the findings, they will mix the findings with the discussion, right? And then with the next part, now they will have the conclusion. Now the conclusion will actually be based now with your conclusion, you are actually unpacking the meaning behind the results. You are also wrapping up, you are also having a point to future discussion, right? So some people would add findings as well as discussion, and then the last chapter will be the conclusion and then recommendations. Now here is what he says in this book, like just at the back here. All right, I'm not sure if you're gonna see this. Now, constructing a good dissertation will show you how to, 1, strategize for success before researching or writing, manage the dissertation project. Guys, this is also one thing that you need to understand. A dissertation is a project on its own. So in this book, you are going to learn project management skills. Structure of the dissertation: find a doable topic and identify an appropriate problem in it. So sometimes, now here's the thing, there are people, when thinking of a dissertation, they will first have the problem and then construct a topic from the problem. But others, they are going to have a topic first and then find a problem within that topic, like an appropriate problem or a gap within that project. And then what it also teaches you is do effectively preliminary and detailed research, write proposals that work, plan and write the big 5. So the big 5 that we actually just discussed now. So this is your introduction, this is your literature review, this is the methodology, this is the body, and this is the conclusion. Sorry for that. So this book, guys, also guides you into how to work effectively with the supervisors. Guys, supervisors are also people. Please be kind to them. Please be kind to the supervisors. And also it shows you how to avoid common errors. It helps you to mark your own dissertation before handing it in. And one of the things that it says, it helps you to pass with cum laude. One thing that I can say, I'm not sure if this is guaranteed, like the last part, helping you to pass with cum laude, but it's actually one of the possible things, right? However, if it happens that you don't pass with cum laude, don't be angry, because we get to be marked by different external examiners, right? And guys, here is like the best part of this book is that, one, it's written in simple English. So for those of you like me from rural areas, guys, who didn't do English as the home language, who did it as the first additional language, like, this book is very simple. And Prof. Erik actually includes like templates, he includes guiding questions for most of the sections. And one thing that I can say, basically, like, this is one of the books that is like a GPS, like a dissertation GPS, which is in your hands. And there is actually something that, this is on page 40. It's just on the foundations. I'm not sure if you're gonna see it. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's fine. The focus is playing with me here, but he actually has a figure where he breaks down the typical length of the parts of the dissertation, like how much you should have in the dissertation. So for the introduction, like, this is just 10%. And for literature review, this is 20%. For the methodology, this is 15%. For the body, which includes like the findings and stuff, this is 45%. So the larger parts of your dissertation is basically your results and your findings, right? And then the conclusion, this should also comprise of 10%. Right. Now, guys, one thing that I think I would agree to this guy or this gentleman, because he's one of the professors that I respect so much, is that when we are doing research, like, research is just a proof that you are able to work independently, you are able to work independently, and a dissertation is the proof of that. Now, a dissertation is not a Nobel Prize-winning work. Like, you are not trying to prove a point or anything, but the best thing that you can do to everyone reading your work, including your supervisors, is that you are able to work independently. And this is one of the things I always say. My students know. And one thing reason I feel I'm bound to become a lifelong learner is because I want to constantly prove that everything that I teach people and I teach myself is that one, it's doable, and if I can do it, I feel everyone can do it. And also, guys, one thing that research teaches us, and one thing that I learn from this book, is that perspective is everything. Now, here's what I want us to get to understand. I don't want you to aim for perfection. No, I do not want you to aim for perfection. Just aim for clarity. Yes, if you get cum laude, that's fine. Big ups. But always make sure that you aim for clarity. Make sure that your dissertation is clear. Stick to the research question. You know, in everything that you do when it comes to your dissertation, make sure that you stick to your dissertation. Don't get sidetracked. Now, make sure that you also use, this is number 3, make sure that you use the headings as well as the subheadings. And one last thing. Now, these are just tips, guys, here and there. I'm still gonna come with more tips. Make sure that you reference properly. Like, make sure that you reference properly from when you start. Like, you don't want to spend a lot of money with technical editors charging you for even things that you could have done for yourself. Like, don't save this for the last minute. From the very first page, make sure when it comes to referencing, you do this properly. Think of your dissertation, guys, as a structured project. Like, in everything that you do, make sure that you think of this as a structured project. It's not an artistic masterpiece. You don't have to overthink things. Now, with the right tools, you can always stay grounded. You can always make a steady progress. And this guy here, I don't want to lie, guys, I'm not commissioned for this. I don't want to lie, I'm not commissioned for this, but I have a lot of people who had bought this book after I have used it that I would recommend to them, and they would come back to me and say, you know what, this book helped me. This guy here, this book here is going to help you do all of those things. Now, in closing, guys, if you are just doing research, you are in deep in that research mode, dissertation mode, maybe you feel pressured, or even not pressured, but you want to make sure that you write a good dissertation. Now, I highly recommend, this is just a recommendation, you get a copy of Constructing a Good Dissertation. It's not just a book. Now, this is a survival guide. This is a survival guide, guys. It will help you from start to finish. And if you're just like me, you're not aiming for a summa cum laude or a cum laude. No, you just want to finish the dissertation. You want to make sense. This guy, especially for masters, because I think for masters it's actually the beginning of the real training of writing research. For honors, it's a bit chilled. So guys, if you want to do a good one, just get that copy. Anyway, do not forget to like, to subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you do find this video helpful. And also guys, please, I beg you, if you have any comments, please leave them on the comment section below. If you would want to have like a follow-up video, let's say structuring each section step by step, or each chapter step by step, let me know. But I think that's one of the things that I'm gonna do. But once again, until next time, thank you very much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support.